Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to DigDaily. It's your boy Xanda, and I just want to start out thanking everyone because I'm seeing a lot of new faces, not only in the Discord, but in the comments, and it's interesting. It's kind of weird, if I'm being honest. I don't know, it's just like weird. So thank you. If you're watching this and you're new, thank you very much. There's a huge backlog of videos that you don't necessarily have to go through, but if you're wondering about any of these things in the background, I have run them already before, so you gotta get a taste of how they play and whatnot. Most of my collection I've showed off in previous videos. Haven't done like full runs on all of them, because the collection grows bigger every couple months thanks to Bandai releasing more and more stuff. But you know, that is out there, that is there. So let's start with the Pendulum PET. The Pendulum PET, look at me, I'm getting all mixed up now. The Pendulum, I keep wanting to say PET, the Pendulum, the Digimon Pendulum, there we go, so sorry. So we have Nyaromon, no, we don't have Nyaromon anymore. It's Salmon and Hagurumon. I actually should wake them up because they both, I believe, need some care mistakes. I knew Hagurumon, it's a Hagurumon, right? Someone's gonna probably roast me about my pronunciation of that. He needs 1 care mistake. Salmon actually needs 4 effort, but they literally like just evolved and then went back to bed a bit earlier, so I will leave them alone for now. I'm gonna change the time a little bit, set it back a little bit, because I wake up around 10. I don't want them waking up super early. But yeah, we got them. But there's a funny story about this. So last night I was extremely exhausted, so I didn't even like edit. I just like kind of imported all the footage into my editing software and then fell asleep, like just straight up boom out. Woke up the next morning, this morning. So yeah, I was so exhausted. I left these on because I was like, okay, they're gonna, you know, beep for hunger, beep for strength, and then beep when they're tired. So I'll just leave it and I'll just go to bed. I didn't realize that the clock on here was wrong, way off, way wrong, and it was still like, you know, the morning or something like that. It was like 10 o'clock a.m. instead of like 10 o'clock p.m. So they were up like all night. So when I woke up today, I woke up to graves. These are not the same ones we just hatched yesterday. These are different ones because I killed the ones we hatched yesterday already. That is a first in my life and for the channel. Now, I haven't been V-petting for very long, contrary to popular belief, even though there's no popular belief about how long I've been doing this, but just in case you guys thought I was doing this for a very long time, not true. I just recently started V-petting as much as I do now, like when the 20th came out, the Japanese 20th, which is like back in like, what, 2016? Of course I had the D-Cyber before that, but even with the D-Cyber, like, that was like 2013. So it's just like, I've been doing this for super duper long, but still, what the hell? I've never killed a Digimon at the baby 2 level. That's like that takes like gross negligence. Gross negligence. So yeah, that upset me. That made me sad because again, you know, they were so young. It's upsetting. We're not gonna dwell on it for too long. It happened. It is what it is. We're here now with these 2, but I did want to be honest with you guys and tell you that that's what happened, because 1, it's hilarious, and 2, again, it's a first. So they're done. Let's talk about the finishing of this. I thought we were going to get one more good day. I forgot. No, we're not. These newer devices, they hatch so quickly. I wish you at least got, like, I don't know, a good day or 2 with each evolution. A new evolution every day is great, you know, it is nice, especially if you're on the go and you're a bit busier, but, I don't know, the DM 20th almost gets it perfect. I think there's a bit too much wait time between Ultimate and Mega, which does add a bit of, like, you know, excitement for when you actually do get the Mega, but on this, you know, from, you know, Ultimate to Mega, and then from Mega to Super Mega, it's all, you know, one day, I believe, or at least it feels like it. So it's just like you don't really get much time to enjoy the Digimon that you worked your butt off to get. And it just kind of feels like less important compared to the Super Mega or Super Ultimate, or Ultra, I think is the actual what they're calling it now. But either way, you know, I like being with Megas for a bit longer and then choosing to go Super Mega. I think if they do this again with the Pendulum Z, where like every evolution can become a Super Mega, I hope what they do is give you the option. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It'd be cool if you get the option. You know, just you do something when you're ready to do it, so you can get a bit more time with the Mega. So anyway, enough ranting. We got Slightmon over here. A very cool Royal Knight. Slightmon X is really cool. I like Slightmon a lot, or Kentaurousmon, if you will. And then over here we have Rondo Knightmon X. I don't understand why she's everyone's favorite. I gotta go back and rewatch, you know, like Frontier and Sabers, but if I'm not mistaken, in both those series she's a complete a-hole. And then in Cyber Sleuth, I haven't finished Cyber Sleuth. I actually took a long break from it because of all this persona-ing I'm doing, but it's I don't know, is she supposed to be a likable character? She always seems like she's constantly like easily one of the worst Royal Knights, just like based on like the way, like her MO. It just really, she does not care about humans. She's like, I don't know, I feel like she like exemplifies the worst in all of the Royal Knights, because like the Royal Knights go from having apathy towards humans to absolute disgust. Hers is just all of the above, and it seems like that's consistent with her character. Just, I don't think I've ever, is there any piece of media where she's not a complete a-hole? Somebody please let me know. I'd like to know, because a lot of people, her design is cool, yes, but again, her character is just so off-putting to me. She just consistently seems like a complete a-hole. Kind of like Magnamon also, like Magnamon, not counting, like I'm talking about Royal Knight Magnamon, not like Davis's Magnamon, is also kind of a dick. Like I feel like he's usually a real big a-hole. He was a massive piece of shit in the X Evolution movie, and I think he's also a massive a-hole in like the manga too or something. I don't know, it just seems, most Royal Knights are like that though. It just seems like every Royal Knight is like a massive piece of shit, except for like Dukemon and Alphamon sometimes, and Omnimon again sometimes. It's all conditional. It's just like, more often than not, they're doing horrible, heinous things in I don't know, in the name of what they believe is justice. Kind of off-putting. It just bums me out a little bit, because they're cool Digimon, but consistently they're always like antagonists. Because that's just how it goes, though. So we're gonna be using Rondo Knightmon. I know I just talked all that crap, but I don't think we've actually like shown off a Rondo Knightmon this much on the show. I want to say, I don't know, because I don't think she's actually on the red X1. I think she's on the blue X1, and I don't own the blue X1, so I don't think I've ever actually like shown off Rondo Knightmon X that much. So I'll be using this one to fight some codes. Thankfully, the moment I opened up the VPEC Coliseum, a lot of y'all just dropped a lot of codes in there. So first of all, thank you to everyone who posted codes. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna do 3 today if we have the time. We're already kind of hitting that 10-minute mark. I don't want a super long episode, so hopefully we can keep this under 15. If not, whatever. But we'll do 3. I'm sticking to 3. So we have Megatron Decepticon's Noble Pumpkinmon. We have Omega Scourge's Chris Paledramon, sorry. And then we have Casey Joe's Magnamon X. So Casey Joe's actually posted 3 codes of his own, which is Magnamon X, Jessamon GX, and Godramon X. We're going to be doing those last 2 with some of the other codes tomorrow. But feel free, after today, to send me some codes for the pendulum once you guys hit rookie. You can start sending me codes. I'll start finding them so that we can, you know, be a bit more even. But feel free to also send codes for the X3s. Like I said before, whenever you send a code, I mean, everyone's been doing it so far, but feel free to, when you send a code, mention what rule set you're using, just so we know what to connect to what. Alright, sound good to y'all? Sounds good to me. We're going to jump right into this now, shall we? Alright, so, let's pop in that code. So this is Noble Pumpkinmon. I feel so sad because, you know, just yesterday it was Noble Pumpkinmon, and again, I thought I had an extra day. I was mistaken, and now I'm at Super Ultimate. But it's not a fully evolved Super Ultimate, so at least it is somewhat fair in that regard. Although I do know that Rondo Nightmon was one of the strongest Digimon on the X1, I just remembered that. So, like, again, I believe Bandai confirmed every Digimon on this device is stronger than the Digimon, like, Rondo Nightmon is on this device, but it was also on the X1. The one on this one is stronger. I believe they confirmed that. They said that. They, like, you know, oh yeah, we have returning Digimon, but they're stronger than the old ones, so, like, that's why you would want, you know, you'd want the new shiny device, because it's got the stronger ones. Alright. Whoa. Starting out strong there. We'll see how Rondo Nightmon does, or Lord Nightmon. Both names just, I don't know, Rondo is just a cool name. I have no idea what the hell it means, but it is a cool name. Or word. Oh man. Alright, so, Mega GG, my friend, my god. Just completely creamed a roll night. Nice going there. So, let's move on to Chris Paledramon. I'm doing one, I know I usually do 3, but I just promised I'd do 3 codes, so we're not doing a best out of 3, we'll just do whoever, you know, we'll do first. Just one battle for each code. Maybe I'll do full-on battles, like best out of 3s. But there's just so many codes now already, I kind of want to get through them. I don't want to forget about them. So, I hope you guys don't mind. If you do prefer me to do a best out of 3, let me know in the comments down below. I don't mind at all. Just make it like a I don't know, maybe every other day or whatever. That's the point of them putting it in the Discord, so that there is a log that I can always look at. Which is a good thing, just in case, you know, God forbid we ever run out of anything to talk about, which I think is impossible, because I've been doing this for quite some time, and I have not once pretty much run out of things to talk about. There's always something to talk about, especially now. So, yeah. One thing I did want to mention, I completely forgot to mention this, the Gashapon Digimon Adventure : Light Up Digivice little toys have come out. They came out earlier this month, I think a couple days ago, as of recording this. Japan, you would have had a full set for I think around maybe $20 or $40. I can't remember how much, but they, whoa, Jesus Christ, I'm getting creamed. Chris Paledramon gets the W, so that's already 2 for 2 as far as you know, fans versus me. Again, this is an untrained level 3, but I mean, it's still a Super Ultimate, so I think this is a testament to how good you guys are at taming. Oh man, and an injury? Jesus. Talk about adding insult to injury. Anyway, they came out. They were on Japan 1. They probably aren't anymore. Maybe they'll get more if there's a demand. I know they started doing back ordering. And they seem to be pretty good with back ordering. Like, if you get something on back order, you will, like, you know, from what I've seen so far, don't, you know, take my word as gospel, but everyone I've seen that's ordered something on back order, they have received, like, what they ordered within a pretty timely manner. Whoa. Jeez. Guys, take it easy on me. Oh my god. Alright, okay. Maybe I'll, okay, well, maybe I will do some training a little bit before we do the next round of battles. I was worried that it would be unfair. I was right, technically. It's unfair for my Digimon. Jeez Louise. Okay, well. I just want to thank everyone for sending their codes in. You guys are awesome. In fact, actually, no, you're not awesome, because now you're just being bullies. You're just beating up my Digimon. You just want to embarrass me on my own damn channel. I'm just kidding. But, seriously, thank you guys for sending codes. Feel free to send more codes. Just make sure you say, you know, everyone's been posting the Digimon's name. Thank you so much for that. But also make sure you post the battle rules that you did for the code itself. I know for the X ones, it's obvious that they are the X battle rules, but now that we're moving on to the Pendulum Hatch, you know, if you start doing things in the OG format or the Pendulum format, or the Pendulum OG format, let me know so I can make sure that this one can connect and fight whatever you might send. Going back to the Digivice Adventure Digivice Gashapon little item things, I seen one picture of them, but like it wasn't like an in-hand like shot. It wasn't next to anything, so I don't know how big they are. They don't look that big. They look actually pretty small from what I've seen, but again, I don't own one yet. I may get one, just one. I don't want like the whole set. I'm not really too terribly interested. I just want one just so I can have a representation of the device while I'm waiting for November to come around. If you guys want a representation of the device, it's a nice cute little thing. It's not like crazy, it's not an actual like, you know, V-Pet or anything. It's just a light up toy, just a little light up keychain toy. I actually might put it on my keychain because that'd be a pretty cool thing, so maybe I'll get a couple. Maybe I'll buy like 2 for that. Who knows? But I do want to show it off because it's just like a cool thing. It's for the new show, you know. It's just it's a cool thing in my opinion. I don't know if anyone's bought them yet, or if anyone's planning on showing them off. You know, I would normally, like, if, like, I think Midas mentioned it, but I don't think he actually bought any. If someone gets theirs before mine, before I think of even getting one, and someone shows it off, I will be, you know, I'll point you guys to that direction, so that you guys can see for yourselves. But as far as what I know, I don't know how big they are. I'd expect them to be somewhere around this size. You know, around the size of a V-Pet, so like pretty small. Not as big as the actual one, because I think the actual one's gonna be quite big. It seemed pretty big in every photo we've seen so far, and at the press event when the woman was holding it in her hands, it was pretty big in her hands. And I don't want to generalize or anything, but women tend to have smaller hands. I have smaller hands too, so like in my hands, it's also probably gonna be pretty large. And these Gashapon devices look fairly small, because really a Gashapon ball are roughly always the same size and has to fit in that. So yeah, I don't know why I'm going in so much in detail about these things. All that really matters is that they're out. If you're interested in them, they're out. If you see them, like a super cheap Digivice on eBay and stuff, you just know that it's not the one that's coming out soon on Premium Bandai. It's most likely going to be that light up little Gashapon thing. So just be careful. I don't think anyone's trying to scam anyone with these yet, but just keep in mind what you're ordering, and you know, if you have any questions, there are people you can ask. Feel free to ask people on my subreddit, the Digimon Online subreddit, or even the DDC. They're always there to help. I know there's a lot of new people coming in and they want to know where to go to buy stuff and whatnot. Feel free to ask people before you buy, just so they can point you in the right direction. There's a lot of sites that a lot of people trust and use often and they can vouch for, and then there's other sites that some people can vouch for but some can't, so it's good to do a little bit of research before you just dive first in as far as pre-ordering stuff and whatnot. But that's it for me. I said I didn't want a super long episode. This isn't super long, but I think this is around 17 to 18 minutes, so a little too long IMO, but I know you guys like the long episodes anyway. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Huge shout out to my patrons. 1, for being patrons, and 2, for sending some codes. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate it. And thanks to everyone else who sent codes too. I will be showing your codes off tomorrow, / throughout the week and pretty much forever, because I do want this to be a staple of the show. I've been wanting it to be a staple of the show, but you know, things happen. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. No, I did not see Digimon Adventure : yet. I wanted to watch it today, didn't get around to it. I'll try to watch it tonight, or if not anything, I will definitely watch it before the end of the week so I can catch up. But yeah, bye. Peace.